Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we go. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Ball with it. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Off the inbound pass. And that one, good.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Pass to Miller. And here is Williams. Vucevic defending. Now Green. It's stolen by White. Here's Buzelis. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get a shot up. Giddey, no good. And here's Charlotte. And here's Green outside. Vucevic with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Buzelis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Outside Williams. Charlotte moving it around. From deep, Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Bridges. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Charlotte in the lead. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. Back to Green. Pass the ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, well, that's the shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Buzelis with the ball. There's the triple. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Outside, Ball. Out to Miller. On the wing. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Chicago.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges shot. Good.
Goes to
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Giddey goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
first personal foul.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Taking
The Bulls
two
have
shots.
shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Trey Mann.
Man gets the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Man. Screen by Nurkic. To the paint. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now here is Miller. Still without a basket. Here's Nurkic. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Out to White. Three-pointer. Was shot missing. Hornets leading by 4. Miller with a wide open look. Again, the Hornets score.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Right wing. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Here's Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. The Bulls with another miss. And here's Charlotte. 6-point lead to the inside. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Picked by Bridges. Launches a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. There's Williams with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Pass to Miller. Now Nurkic. Vucevic defending. And the shot goes down. Nurkic has got his second basket.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's White. Green with the rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Bulls trailed by 6. Pass to Williams. And here's Herter. Hasn't made one yet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Now, man. Lays it up off the glass. Man's got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And the Hornets with possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Smith with it. He's picked up by Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Charlotte's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Hornets, Smith. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Smith.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Collins. Unloads from 9. And the shot is long. Hornets leading by 6. Here's man, and there's the drive. Pass to Smith. Green, the screen. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Williams with a clean look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Hornets with possession here. And here's Nurkic. Takes the three. A shot. By Williams, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Terry. He doesn't hit that one. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Man in the corner. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Nurkic. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls trailed by 9. Terry in the corner. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Mann. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones, no luck. Hornets leading by 12. Outside Williams. Pass to Mann. Rebound by the Bulls.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Collins. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Charlotte up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Back to White. Nifty move. Collins trying to break free. And it's White getting it to go.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Bridges outside. Picked by Williams. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Charlotte now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Miller. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded by Williams. Bridges misses. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Bridges outside. Picked by Williams. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Smith. First personal foul.
And he makes the first. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Picked by Williams. Here's Bridges. A second chance effort. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. And the Hornets lead by 9.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Back to White. 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. Excellent D there from Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Smith. Collins grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 9. It's Williams with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Chicago, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Hornets leading by 8. Miller outside. Pulls up on the elbow, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
On the wing, Williams. Inside, intercepted. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Smith, and he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Outside, Williams fires the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive. Just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Out to White. In the corner. Herter with it. Outside, Ball. White a screen. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls with another miss. Hornets leading by 14. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Fast break, Chicago. White, good. 6 points for Kobe White.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Miller outside. Williams a screen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miller at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Miller. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. It's a 14-point game. High post Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Count the basket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside, Green. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Now the Bulls with it. Down by 12. Back to White. Pass to Giddey. Teardrop shot. And the layup is up and in. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Charlotte making a switch.
Diabate, Trey Mann.
Hornets leading by 10. On the wing, Bridges. Trying to find Mann and gets it to him. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Here's Ball driving to the basket. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Bridges. Tries from 16. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Now, Mann. 8 points for him. Pass to Giddey. Poked loose. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 8. White up top. He's got 6. Now here's Giddey over Miller. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 8 points.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Pass to Miller. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. That one is no good. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Chicago, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Nikola Vucevic taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Man with it. 8 points for him. Miller. Gonzalez grabs the board. Here's Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Hornets leading by 3. Now, man driving inside. It's good. Man's got 10.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And both free throws good for White. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Smith. He has 7. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. Drops after rolling around the rim. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
Pick by Williams. Here he goes. It's deflected. Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. And here's Herter outside. Not going to go that time. Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Williams. Picked away. Goes up. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. From the arc, Buzelis grabs the board. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 20-5 run. And there's a foul called on Tre Mann. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Pass to Nurkic. This one for three. It's all in by the Bulls. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
It's taken away by Smith. 35 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Nurkic. Can they get it? He lays it in. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Giddey with it. 11 points in the game. Herter with it. The three. Good on the triple. Herter's got 8 points. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Bulls. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Pocket 6. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Giddey. Inside. Here's Buzelis. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. At the elbow, Williams. Shoots over Vucevic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges got 9.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Out to White. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Now Giddey. He's got 13. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Shoots. Bank shot. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. High post, Vucevic. Ball from long range. The Hornets pull it in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams a screen from 18 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Hits the three-point bomb. Vucevic has got 9.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Ball. He has 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Miller. Now here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. Miller's got room. Misses the wing J.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Vucevic. Outside, Ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Here's Ball. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
And here is Ball. Miller outside to stop the run. And it's Miller with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Ball. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Ball penetrating. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Pass to Miller. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And And drawing contact is what Miller does best. Versatile in his movements towards the basket.
For Charlotte, they had shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Ball with it. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Herter. Back to Vucevic. Diabate grabs the board. And it's the Hornets ball. And here's Miller outside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Charlotte leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bridges got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And the basket is good.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Ball. 6 points for him. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Okogie. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Diabate's shot is good.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Outside, Ball. Back to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Well, White can attack fast, and the defense was unprepared to contest him cleanly.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Bridges left side. Pass to Okogie. Now, man. Looking to get back on track here. Collins grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Herter. It doesn't go for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Here's Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Collins has got his first 2 points.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Outside, Ball.
Rebound by Williams. Here's White. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Bridges outside. Taken away by Williams. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And finished off by Williams.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with it. 6 to shoot. They need this one. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. Now Ball. To the paint. Here's Collins. And it's denied. Outside Ball. Pass to Okogie. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. They have to be set up for success.
Hornets trailed by 3. And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Mann. Latrey kept alive. 3-pointer. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mann's got 13 points.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now Herter. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Bulls leading by 3. Here's Collins. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Outside Ball. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
For 3, Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And here is Ball. 8 points for him. Here's Mann. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hornets trailed by 6. Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. Here's Nurkic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Collins up top. Here's White. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Charlotte. At the elbow, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
There's Williams. And here's Herter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 5. Mann with it. Miller outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Ball. Nurkic with the block. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's in there.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And Chicago has possession. Herter on the wing. Williams for three. Rebound by Williams. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
High post, Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to man. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Herter. There's up a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Here's Mann to take the lead. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Both free throws good from Mann. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jones. Outside, White. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shot. He knocks that one away with authority. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Mann. Excellent D there from Williams. Bulls trailed by 4. Pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey. Nurkic with the steal. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target. Outside, White. Down low. And stolen by Miller. Williams with the ball. Jones covering. Williams with the steal. And it's Giddey in the corner. There's the 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Chicago trailing here. There's the drive. Miller grabs the miss.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And here is Ball. That one a little long. To take the lead. Ball with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 1.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
Ball with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Giddey. To the wing on the left. A 3-ball. And Ball is good for 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And here's Green outside. Connects from three-point range.
For 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Ball. Hornets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Bridges outside. To the paint. There's Williams. It's blocked. They recover it. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. Spins. Bridges with some nice defense. Miller outside. Here's Ball. Driving the lane.
Defense tries to shut Ball down, but he takes the contact and gets the shot in the air.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Ball hits them both. Here's Giddey. Outside, White. Here's the teardrop. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 3. Loads it up for Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Doubled by Bridges. And it's White missing. The Hornets on offense. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. The kick out to Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Hornets basketball. At the line for the Hornets, Miles Bridges. At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Giddey over to help. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 6. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Right side, Ball. And stolen by White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
At the line for 2, Lonzo Ball.
The first one falls. Ball hits them both. Now, here's Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. A three-pointer, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Ball with the bucket.
And the defense can't do anything more to stop Ball on the drive. I mean, he's good at using his size to help him convert through contact.
They kick it out to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Miller with the double team. Pass the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. Pass to Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 16 here in the second half.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hands.
Nice passing here by Charlotte. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Williams. Ball, no good. To take the lead. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14th foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 11, Yusuf Nurkic.
Here's Ball. Bridges, right side. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
13 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quick.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 2.
So it's the Hornets now. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Pass to Miller. Lets the three fly. He's off from three. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
First personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for Chicago.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 points.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And the Hornets call time here. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.